Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live 4 and a brand new series, and a series I'm actually extremely excited to do. I'm very keen on this series. It's been percolating for a little bit now. I remember I was going to do this type of thing a while ago because I was looking what can I do on Rugby League Live 4, and I was looking at the teams, and then I was looking at I just scrolled over to like teams I downloaded, and I saw the Brisbane Broncos 2006 team, and I was like, when the hell did I download this team? But yeah, ages ago I was gonna do this series, and I don't know, I think I got busy or something popped up, and I never got around to doing it back then. But I was like, you know what, this is a perfect time to do it. The Brisbane Broncos 2006 Premiership winning team, and it's going to be a modern twist on it because we're going to be putting them into the 2020 season here up against the 2020 teams. We're going to be playing in the Auckland Nines. If you saw the squad, my god, dude, it's just boy, this is a good team. The only player I remember poor old Shane Perry, dude. I couldn't stand him as a player, even though I was a little kid and I probably had no idea what the hell I was even watching, basically. I didn't like Shane Perry for whatever reason. I honestly can't even really remember how good he was. He obviously was pretty good. I mean, he was in the Broncos team as the halfback, so he did a job, as unfortunately first kick of the game, Darren Lockyer puts it into the freaking stands. But yeah, Shane Perry, I didn't respect him, but you know, he did his job, just in a group of absolute superstars. He just did his job, and yeah, it was quite the team. So this is, like I said, it's gonna be a career mode playthrough, the Broncos 2006 team, and hopefully, I mean, I'm very excited to play through this career mode. I hope people are keen on it as well, because it's definitely a lead to future series like it. You know, we can do the Bulldogs of old, the Canberra Raiders of the, you know, the early days with Meninga and Laurie, and just their killer team back in the day. You know, there's some good teams. Even, I mean, the Melbourne Storm, when they were over the salary cap, when they were absolutely dominant. There's some good stuff we can do. So if this is popular, which I think it will be, like I'm very excited. Like I keep saying it, but I'm very excited to do it because I mean this is what got me into the Broncos originally. Just this team back in the day. I mean, I just the forward pack alone. Sivanasiva, Webke, Carroll, Corey Parker, his young days, even though I didn't really like Corey Parker back in the day, but he obviously turned into an absolute star. But yeah, Carroll, Brad Thorne, the young Ben Hennett was on the bench, Dane Carlaw, who I also didn't really like that much, but he was quite a talented player. As the Rabbitohs, I try to come up with, I do have, for some reason I got Boyd at fullback. I didn't really mean to have him there. We are going to run, I don't know if it happened the whole season, but I know the grand final, Justin Hodges played fullback, but I'm probably going to have Hodges in the center and Carmichael Hunt as our fullback. Is right here, Carmichael in the middle of the field, and he scores a scintillating try just around the ruck there, just getting involved. Boyd up the middle, he got it back to Carmichael, and he goes over for the first try of the career. You know, we got a little bit of time to get adjusted. The boys, they're not used to the speed of the game. I mean, it's the first 9 games these guys have ever played, or most of them, so it's a bit tricky getting used to it all. So, and Sean Berrigan, honestly, dude, I just love this Broncos team. It was so good to watch. The forward pack was just the aggression, the power, and then the outside backs. Honestly, still to this day, I mean, Sean Berrigan is up there as one of my favorite players. I just love watching him. You know, he can play all sorts of positions: center, dummy half. He can play anywhere. He was a freak. His brother was also pretty good, but Sean Berrigan was an absolute gun. But still to this day, my favourite ever player it's Carmichael Hunt for sure, you know. And I'm disappointed because, you know, obviously he had like the cocaine issue, which is sort of tarnished his image as Big Webke. showing some speed for the big fella, gets through, and a little bit of evasive footwork there to get around the fullback, the big fella. The block of granite just goes over for a try. But I'm disappointed because obviously he had his issues and his name has been tarnished, and it's his own fault really. But even with that, don't get me wrong, I actually really like watching Hunt play AFL. I really enjoyed him at the Suns and I thought he did a great job, but I feel like he just doesn't, like, when people talk about the best fullbacks to play the game, like Carmichael, he doesn't get a mention. And honestly, I mean, it's probably biased thinking for sure. It's a good play here from the Rabbitohs to score, but it's probably biased thinking. You know, I just love watching him play, but honestly, dude, from my memory, he's up there as one of the best fullbacks to ever play the game. He just, you know, and it's his own fault. I just wish he stayed in rugby league, dude. He was, yeah, to this day, he is still my favorite ever player to play the game. I mean, you know, the way he ran the ball back, but also the skill, he was great to watch. He was great to watch, and yeah, he was in a fantastic Brisbane Broncos outfit. So yeah, like I said, I keep saying it, but dude, I'm keen for the series, man. It's gonna be some nostalgia. Big Petro off the bench. There is honestly, I didn't really muck around with the ratings. The team I downloaded, I didn't bother like switching ratings and stuff. I could have for sure. Like a few of these players are a little bit lower than they should be. Brad Thorne, look at the speed of Thorne was just so slow. Petro goes over for a try. The big fella who's had some impact off the bench. But Brad Thorne, he's a little like Brad Thorne, just an absolute star. He's pretty underrated. Whoever made the player, a lot of the players are like, I think our overall rating is like 79, which is pretty low. So I definitely could have upped the ratings for a few players, but you know, I'm fine with that. They're all rated pretty well. I mean, these players are all, most of them are internationals, dude. This Broncos outfit was just ridiculous. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun series for sure. But we're definitely not gonna run away with it because it's not an overpowered team in the comp. It's right here, beautiful play down the blind side. Shane Harry backing up and scores another bonus try. So yeah, we're finding our groove with the old boys here. The old boys are back in town and looking good in the nines, honestly. The free reign, Darren Lockyer steering the ship, Justin Hodges, the footwork, Carmichael Hunt just attacking around the ruck, and the big boppers who are also, you know, they got good motors on them, and Shane Webke, Petro, they can go long minutes. So great start. Also, I didn't even mention Sam Thaiday, you know, young Sam Thaiday. Tearaway. So hopefully guys are going to enjoy this series. I'm very keen. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.